Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. Down at the plot, we've got a couple of hours and we've got quite a few jobs to do. We're not going to get it all done today, but we'll have a little run through of what we've got to do. I think this time of year, it's definitely caught up with us. With the to-do list is through the roof. We've got every greenhouse to clear. The polytunnel is an absolute jungle, which needs clearing back. You can see here. You can see just how bad it is right even opening it up. And we're also, what we're going to start is making another space for a greenhouse similar size to that. So that's going to go somewhere around here, but we're going to have to clear some of the beds. And I think what we're going to do, I think we've got about 25 beds around the plot, but we're going to reduce that and add another greenhouse. So that'll be 5 greenhouses, because obviously we like growing the tomatoes in the summer, and it gives us that bit of a longer season. So that's the reason behind that. But first things first, we've got some onion sets to start off in one of the greenhouses. Get them started. We've got some garlic sets to plant, but I think we're going to do that in a few days when we come down. It's not on the top of the priority list. I don't even know what else we've got to do. Obviously the clearing the greenhouse is the major one, but I think that'll be Friday. So for now, we're going to have a little spin around. Oh, the other job. We've got barrels and barrels. We've got some full ones over there that need putting into storage. We've got another one there. Probably fill all the IBCs with the barrels. So that's another job to do, because obviously 5 greenhouses in a polytunnel means we're going to need some bloody a ton of water next year, because even this year we run out. Well, near on run out. We're bringing it down in the trailer. You can see over there. So yeah, we're going to crack on, stop talking shit and get some jobs done. Right, we're in the greenhouse and we're sowing. It's a bit of a shit tip, as you can imagine. We've not done much down here, to be fair, and we've definitely not done much in here, but we're clearing out. We've got old chilies, we've got bits and bats in pots. Needs a bit of a sweep up. We'll probably I don't think we've had mice in here and rats and stuff, since we put the bricks round. But yeah, it's taking its toll. It were busy in here over at spring. Obviously we didn't get a chance to do much. You know it is on the allotment at that time of the year. So we've just got piles and piles of pots, which obviously we're going to be saving. We're going to get the onion sets on in a minute, and then that's another job done. And then get them in here started off, and hopefully we'll get them out in the next couple of weeks. When we've got time, really, probably on one weekend. But for now, it's just clearing. A bit boring, really. I've got to move a couple of beds so I can lift a little contraption in it. Stick that into your, is it that way? That way. That way. On your barrel. Stick that over your barrel, and the water obviously goes straight down into another barrel next to it. I think it was about £1.20 or something on Temu. But it's yeah, a good little contraption. Not used it yet, so it might not work. But yeah, so we're getting all these pots, and then they're literally full of like spent compost. So it's all going onto the compost heap. I think it's going to be full, that bloody compost heap, before you know it, because once I start clearing that polytunnel, there's that much in there. It's going to fill it. So we might even have to clear. We've got, as you can see, composting areas are a bit of a dump. We've got the compost heap there, we've got the leaf mould area there, and then we do have a spare one, but it has been taken up with all my shite. So yeah, that could be a job on the to-do list, that one. First things first though, is we're going to hook up the Karcher barrel pump. We've got full barrels here running into that one. They're both full, so there's 400 litres, and it's going to go straight into, in fact, all them 3 IBCs are full. So what we're going to have to do is probably pump it into we've got an empty one over there. We have got an empty one running behind that greenhouse, but I'm going to have to move it back because I don't really like it there. So yeah, we've got absolute tons to do. So we're going to get this hooked up, and I can get that up there. Show you just how it works. It's dead easy. I don't know if my tripod's going to hold, but it might do, as long as dog don't bloody knock it over. Right there. It's a bit gonna have to balance precariously. There we go, easy. So it's basically just a case of shoving that in there, right to the bottom, hooking this on the side with the battery on, and that is it. We obviously connect it to the hose. As you can see, it's got quite a good flow on it. So while I get the hose pipe, you can wait there. Obviously we connect it up like that and turn it on, and that is it. Dead easy. Right, so what we've done is we've got someone ringing me. We're back before we're rudely interrupted. So what we've done is we've sewn the mixed onion sets. We've got 2 of these from Dobby's into trays. Literally, you can't go wrong with that. It's dead easy. But I always find ours work better doing it this way because the greenhouse gives it that little bit extra warm. They germinate quicker, and then we just plant them out. I know it's like double handling, which can be annoying sometimes, but I find it works for us, so that's why we do it. So we've literally sewn them. There's no finesse, and then all we do is we water them in. I could have done with a spout for this, to be fair, because it's a bit messy and it's going to push all onions out. I'll just have to straighten them up. Made a right mess. Made a right pig's ear of this. But that'll do. So yeah, they're literally in now. Leave them a couple of weeks. Just don't forget to plant them pointy side up and the root side down. And literally that's it. I mean, any idiot can grow top quality organic onions. Right, so we're into the smallest greenhouse we've got. And these are the sprouts we were growing over the summer in bags. I don't know how, they don't look that good, do they, to be fair, but we're just going to keep on top of the watering with them. I mean, the old foliage, so I thought they died back, to be fair. We planted them, and obviously I don't think they like being transplanted. It's still a bit warm, especially in here. But we've got some lovely, there's plenty of little flies on there, which is annoying. We've got some lovely new foliage there, and there. Even there, yeah. And this one's obviously the healthiest. But we're going to leave them, we're going to persevere, and we're going to see if we can get some sprouts. I don't think we'll have any for Christmas, but we're trying, and that's all it's all about, isn't it? So there's no going in here anyway over winter. We're just going to leave it with them in, but the rest of the greenhouses are all going to be dormant, nothing in them. And the same with polytunnel, because we have an issue with the mice and the rats, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. We've stopped them getting into this greenhouse though, so that's a win. But yeah, we're going to go and crack on. We've not got long, we've got about half an hour, so we're going to start moving the beds. We're going to move 3 beds, I think, so we can get this new greenhouse in. This one, that one and that one. We're going to have the new greenhouse there with the door there, so that you can get the access to all 3 of them pretty easy, which will be a lot easier when it comes to weeding and pissing about with them. So yeah, that's the plan. So we're going to start that, get these 2 beds filled with some of the soil, and then just start evening. I think we start evening it out, putting it into some of the other beds. There's a couple of beds over there that are quite low, so that is a job to get done. So we're making a good start at clearing these beds. Go on, Rubes. We're putting it into the beds over there. But while I crack on, I ain't got much longer left. So I'm going to love you and leave you. And don't forget to come back and check in a few days what it's going to look like here when we've moved that one and that one, and we've set the new greenhouse on top. So yeah, I love you and leave you. Peace out. You know what to do by now. Like and subscribe. I think we've just hit 1,000, or when at the time of filming this I think we're 990 something. So hopefully by the time this is put on we've hit the 1,000. So yeah, big shout out to everybody who's liked, subscribed, commented and following our allotment journey. Right, I'm going. It's that helicopter making a right racket. Go on.